Iran-Israel agree on ceasefire. Trump urges not to violate truce. Flight movement between Dhaka and Middle East resumes. In torching 6 bodies at Australia, Sheikh Hasina and Kamal directed to appoint lawyers. And free fair election expected in meeting between BNP and Chinese Communist Party in Beijing. The party wants trial of 3 former CCs. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Nafisa. Those were the headlines. US President Donald Trump has confirmed that the Iran-Israel ceasefire has come into effect. He also called for it not to be violated. Meanwhile, a ceasefire has also been announced on Iranian state television. On the other hand, the Israeli government said that the country agreed to the ceasefire proposal after achieving its most important goal by attacking Iran. Although Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said that there has been no agreement on a ceasefire of military operations so far. However, Tehran has no intention of retaliating if Israel stops its attacks. Despite the ceasefire, the situation in Iran and Israel is tense. Many residents have already fled Iran in fear of their lives. The atmosphere in Tehran is tense. The city's streets were quiet on Tuesday morning, but many local residents have already fled Iran, fearing the direction the situation will take at the last minute. Meanwhile, many are trapped in the rubble in both countries. Rescue efforts are underway in these areas. The International Crimes Tribunal has ordered the appointment of lawyers for Sheikh Hasina and Asaduজ্জামান Khan Kamal, who were absconding in the July genocide case. The order was given at a hearing on Tuesday. The hearing for framing charges is scheduled for July 1st. Meanwhile, the tribunal's investigation agency has found evidence of the involvement of 16 persons in the case of burning 6 bodies in Australia. The hearing for framing charges in the case is scheduled for July 2nd. Police officers Abdullahil Kafi and Shahidul Islam, who were arrested in the case of burning bodies, were presented before the tribunal on Tuesday. The date for hearing of framing charges has been fixed for July 1st. In this regard, Toby Cadman, special advisor to the chief prosecutor, said that there is a provision for appointing state counsel on the basis of skills and experience, which is exclusively under the jurisdiction of the tribunal. China expects free and fair election in Bangladesh. Such optimism emerged during a meeting between a delegation of the country's ruling Communist Party of China and a delegation of the visiting BNP. The meeting was held in Beijing, China on Tuesday morning local time. On the same day, BNP representatives also met with the country's Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sun Weidong. The party said that China is eagerly waiting to work with the new government of Bangladesh. BNP representatives have sought Beijing's assistance on various issues. These issues include eliminating trade imbalances, modern technology, and increasing efficiency. BNP wants legal justice, not mob justice. This was stated by the party's senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi. He said that the organizational action will be taken against those accused of such activities. On Tuesday afternoon, Ruhul Kabir Rizvi, along with the leaders and activists of the newly formed Brahmanbaria district BNP, paid tribute by laying wreath at the grave of martyred President Zia Rahman at Chandrima Uddan. Later, he faced the media. He said the most important responsibility of the government before the next national election is to improve the law and order situation in the country and stop illegal activities like mob justice. BNP Vice Chairman Abdullah Wal Minto has said that the economic growth of any country is not possible without an elected government. He said this participating a 31-point leaflet distribution program for state reforms initiated by M. Kafiluddin, a BNP candidate for Dhaka 18 constituency at Uttara in the capital. He said if the elections are delayed in the name of justice and reforms, it will cause serious damage to the state. There is no precedent for economic development outside of a political government in any country in the world. A new project is coming to support the Rohingyas who have taken refuge in Bangladesh. This new project to solve the water crisis and infrastructure problems of the Rohingyas will cost about 650 crore taka. On Tuesday morning, the ECNEC meeting began at the NSA auditorium with Chief Advisor Dr. Mohammad Yunus in the chair. A total of 15 projects were raised in the meeting, the cost of which is estimated at 6,868 crore taka. Out of this, the new project for the Rohingyas will be implemented by the Department of Public Health Engineering by 2028. The Planning Commission said the cost has been reduced in 18 sectors of the Rohingyas' quality of life development project. The National Board of Revenue should be elevated to a department immediately, and the Committee to Reform Revenue Ordinance should be abolished. The NBA Reform Unity Council protested today in front of the Revenue Bhavan on Tuesday demanding this. During this time, they demanded resignation of the chairman of the National Board of Revenue. The agitators said the pen stop and sit-in program will continue for the next 2 days. Even then, if the chairman is not removed by June 27th, a continuous complete shutdown will be observed nationwide from June 28th. Under this, all tax, customs and VAT activities except international passenger service will be completely closed. The BSF has pushed in a total of 45 people through the borders of Jantapur in Sylhet, Chatak in Sunamganj and Patgram Upazila in Lalmonirhat. The BJP said that the BSF pushed in 19 people through the Minatila border in Sylhet in the early morning. BJP members detained them. 20 people were pushed in through the Noakot border in Sunamganj. They are also in the custody of the BJP. Meanwhile, the BSF has again pushed in 7 people through the Baura border in Patgram Upazila of Lalmonirhat. The BJP has also detained them. If everyone is encouraged in sports, the country and the nation will be good, said Bangladesh Olympic Association President, Army Chief General Wakaruzaman. He said the activities of the Olympic movement were officially started on June 23, 1894, to establish peace and strengthen cultural ties through sports worldwide. Olympic Day is being celebrated every year on June 23 since 1948. He said these words after inaugurating the Olympic Day Run 2025 at the National Stadium in the capital this morning. Argentine football superstar Lionel Messi's 38th birthday is today. This legend was born on June 24, 1987 in the city of Rosario. Messi brought Argentina the World Cup after 36 years. He has owned everything possible both individually and as a team. He broke the cycle of failure of the national team by winning the Copa America title in 2021 for the country. Then he took himself to unique heights by winning the finals, the World Cup and Copa again. So far, Lionel Messi has tasted the maximum of 46 trophies. And that was all from the Newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.